what's going on, everybody? Happy Wednesday to all of you, and welcome to a brand new episode of Recap. I'm your boy, Benjamin. As always, we are on Twitch right now, but we're also dual casting on Instagram. So what up to everybody on IG who's tuning in with us? And then most importantly, if you're not able to catch the show live, you can catch us on YouTube at Hat-Club. Be sure to subscribe to us, which is a fancy word for follow, and give us a like if you like what you see. Chat just bumping right now. JM1620, always a pleasure to see you. Crows 10, Raw Fitteds. My name is Eric Denzi Vice 91. Sub Diego with a very long message here. It says, peace and humptiness, y'all. Shout out to the design team for miles ahead of the MLB design team. Ooh, those All-Star Game cats are... Anyway, my wife is in the chat. She says, hey, do you like cats? I certainly do, and I know you guys do as well. It's why you keep tuning in. Cap Crusader, the antithesis to our boy, Tiffany Taylor, of course, Leo Fitteds, Peyton Spen, More Beer, Less Work, Vengeful Spectre, Kobe, not Kobe 24, Just Shady G, Ulysses, what's up? Already know my wallet's going to hurt after this week. Just wait till next week. Oh, next week's going to go so hard in the paint. I'm sorry. Mace Rides, Base Taco, Philly 42086. Have you seen Jay? Doms Rhodes 42. Psyquavis, what's going on? Mahalo. Who else we got in here? Wally Absurd. So anyway, everybody's still kind of piling in, everybody throwing in comments. What is going on? Good to see all of you today. But of course, I can't do this solo. I never do it solo. So without further ado, of course, we got Tiffany Taylor in the house. What is up?
What's up, chat? What's going on, everybody? Another great episode of Recap for you guys. Happy early America's birthday if you guys celebrate 4th of July.
The day we celebrate Bill Pullman and Randy Quaid taking down those goddamn aliens.
Listen, man, gotta tell them how to bring those SOBs down. If you know, you know. So, no, what's going on, chat? What's up? What's up? Happy to be with you guys again this week. Like Ben's wife said, if you like hats, this is the show for you, bro. This is the show for you. Chat buzzing, what's going on, guys? Raw Fitteds, what's up? Denzi Vice, what's going on? JM, what's good, my guy? Yeah, man, this is gonna be a really great week. Just Shady, what's up? What's up, man? Good to see you guys wearing the good Emilion Negro League collection on the Mata today to start the show off. Yes, Chana, we do know that SF is on your mind. I think that you're gonna like the side sleeper segment today, Chana, because we kept you in mind today.
By the way, Chana, if you're in the Milpitas area tomorrow, I'm gonna be at Great Mall, open to close, because it's Independence Day. It's gonna be a short day, 10 to 6. There are a lot of new Giants hats in there, like in-store exclusives, more specifically. So come on by, say hi. All sale hats, 3 for $60, starting tomorrow. Plus, there's going to be some other online deals for you guys to get some free shipping and stuff. So, yeah.
Shouts out to chat, Jacob Fitteds, for being observant. Yes, we are casting live from my sneaker room / area where all of the fits and everything happens. Sorry, guys. Benson wants to be a part of the stream for today. So got to bring him along. But Cap Crusader, I do have some. I have probably about 3 bowls full. That's going to be my meal prep for this week. Did like some gourmet hamburger helper yesterday and shared it with the Instagram family. So yeah, definitely got a few more of that going on. But yeah, man, shoot, like, ready to get into it, Ben?
Absolutely. Also, I've got to compliment you. Like, your background actually is pretty stellar. So I mean,
yeah. Sub Diego, yes, he's a real life Muppet. Like, I feel like he's like you know, in Jurassic Park they say don't move. Like, he's probably like an exemplary version of that. He would definitely live in Jurassic Park. For real. But yeah, man, but let's go ahead and jump into these side sleepers real quick.
Yeah, bring it on.
All right. Let's go ahead and share
you up.
Yes, sir. So one thing I do want to say, and let me guys know when you guys can see my screen.
There we go.
Yep. So obviously we're kicking it off with the new arrivals from the Hat Club page. If you don't know how to do
shit.
There, oh, what's up?
No. God damn it. I was not expecting that to pop up on screen.
Oh, yeah. Ben as Bob Ross. This is when I've been thinking of like ways to like keep you saved in my phone with new contact pictures, this is going to be your new contact picture,
As it
Benji. Just heads up. So, yeah, but for those that don't know how to get to our new arrivals page,
I
mhm.
think I'm back now. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Yeah, no, I was gonna say for those that don't know how to get to our new arrivals page, just go to hackclub.com. You hit the nifty little new link, and it'll take you right to our new arrivals.
Yes.
Um, so if you guys have been checking the website, been checking your app, if you're looking at the Hack Club app, you've probably seen that there's a few hats that we've dropped before that are back up, some greatest hits, if you will. Starting off with this Phillies. I know a lot of people have been calling for the cool fashion hats to come back, and this is one of those like top
Rivals
requests that went
because
here.
I cut out again.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'll start
No,
over
you're
again.
good, but we caught it.
Yeah, the reason I
Yeah.
freaked out was because we haven't dropped this hat since 2020, and that's why I was like really super excited. So
Yeah, no, 1000%. So here we have a cool fashion hat. Like we said, we've not been able to do these for a while, but we're starting to kind of bring them back into the rotation. As you can see here, we got a 7 and a 7/1/8 in this up. So this one flew as soon as it went up. I think this was new as of today, as
not
far as
surprised
like
at all by
just
that.
being loaded up. Yeah. So yeah, if you're a 7 and 7/1/8, there's still a good Phillies out there for you. If not, hopefully those that were able to get their size earlier, they did. Kind of see a little bit of green eggs and ham action going on here with the San Francisco. Shouts out to you, Chana.
Oh yeah.
Also got this Navy 99. So like I said, a lot of greatest hits here on the that have landed on the site recently. Have this New York Yankees, like green eggs and ham as well. It's like also have this all black D-back with the red eyes, the snakehead hat. Another one that we've done before. I think another one that speaking of cool fashion again, also have this San Francisco. If you liked Ben's hat that dropped end of last month, I feel like you'll like this one as well. I think that's a navy and black reminiscent of a specific team in the Bay. All I'll say is we believe. If you know, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so definitely got some good stuff there. And then also we had the Garden of Eden pack drop earlier this week. Shouts out to Freddie and the design team for that.
Yes, sir.
Um, two of the styles that have already sold out, the Mets and the Tigers.
Actually,
I
that
don't,
surprised me. Because I Mets I kind of figured it was going to go. I kind of thought Cardinals was going to go as well, but the Tigers really
mhm.
surprised me with that.
Yeah, I feel like the Tigers detail and then also the fact that it was tonal.
Yeah,
I feel like Mark definitely loved this one. I think he used this one as promo,
yep,
but I definitely think that this was one of my favorites of the pack as well. I'm so surprised that we have this St. Louis Cardinals sitting because I feel like this was a really good one as well.
agreed.
Um, really, really good two-tone here. Navy green, gray UV. We covered this last week, but just to give you guys a little bit more of a closer look at it. Still got a decent stretch of sizes available, 7 through 7 and 5/8. And then we also even have some 8 for our bigger headed folk out there. So shouts out to y'all. You got a chance to grab this one up. Um, and like I said, like this was a pack. I think this dropped on, was it Monday, Ben, or Tuesday?
Garden of Eden dropped on Tuesday, so
Okay.
yesterday, and
Mhm.
then yeah, the Navy camo dropped on Monday.
Yes. So I think I had those. I think I had them backwards. So yeah, so definitely some more up there if you want. Another side sleeper again, something that I think that kind of dropped with a little. I don't think we did. We cover this one in one of our previous episodes. Ben? I don't think we did. Yeah, so you have an olive and it's Everest green. So think back to Glacier Pack. And then you have this graphite outline along this Diamondbacks spell out script. Got the 98 good old inaugural season patch on the side patch. Black Goods, gray UV. I believe these are made in China. Very, very solid hat. Kind of is giving me a little bit green martini vibes mixed with the Glacier
Yeah,
pack a little bit based off of the color scheme. But again, very, very good crown. Um, Decent amount of sizes left. 7 through 7 and 5/8 are left. So if that's any one of your sizes and you want this hat, hit up hatclub.com. Use those rewards too, man. That's what they're there for. To get you a little bit of money off that $52 crown right here. So and I think for side sleepers, there was probably one more that I kind of wanted to look at. Was this Detroit Tigers? See, I'm gonna get Mark on my side today because I think this is the most
ooh.
we've covered Detroit hats for a minute, but really, really, really good crown, two-tone tan and black, metallic gold, old English D front logo for the Detroit Tigers. Got the Michigan and Trumbull side patch, Tiger Stadium sky patch, excuse me. Kelly Green UV Black Guts. I believe this is made in China as well.
Yep.
And again, a lot of good sizes for it. You have, I think, 10. Looks like there's almost copper on that Batterman, if I'm not mistaken. But looks like there's like some pretty good colors on that Batterman as well. Like I said, I think the biggest selling point of this hat is this all metallic gold front logo here. I think it really looks nice against that tan dome color. But again, really good crown. You got 7 through 7 3/4 left, so that's something that you need. Go ahead and hit them up. Yeah, and I think that pretty much wraps up side sleepers.
San Diego with the side Batterman. Oh, it's gone. Never mind. The time we've dropped that, the first time obviously we had sold that. Some side gen, so we brought that one in the house. Actually, can you bring that back up? There was one other hat I want to talk about real quick.
Yeah,
because I need to buy it.
Sure, we can do that.
I didn't realize it dropped until just now. There we go.
All right, just throw it back up there.
So it is it's the Chicago White Sox. Yep, it's the one that you're. Yep, click on that one. Oh yeah, Daddy needs this one bad.
This one is really clean. I mean, it's basically a tonal, looks like a royal blue almost. Yeah, like this is clean. Really good front logo and side patch. I feel like, is this the first time we've used that front logo and side patch combination before?
It's the first time in about 2 years that we've used that specific logo on the front. The last time it was a very similar theme hat, but it was just a black and red hat. So for any of you guys who've seen this and look at the color scheme and it's like, hey, that looks kind of familiar. Where have I seen that before? Basically think of it as a lost cool fashion.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Which makes sense. Okay, got you. But yeah, I mean, I think full size run of that left, chat. So if y'all looking for Chicago White Sox hats, look a little bit of a different variety from the traditional Sox, like logo that we normally use. So definitely something that you need it. It's right up there.
First time we've ever used that side patch too. So I definitely adding that one to my collection. Gonna buy it after the show. I got to figure out something else as well so I can get some free shipping on that because I care about that too.
Exactly.
Anyway, so done with side sleepers. On to what is upcoming. We've got 3 collections to show off for you guys. One that's going to be dropping on Friday. Normally we drop it on Thursday, but since tomorrow's a holiday, we're giving you guys the day off. I'm going to move it to Friday. Then next collection will be Monday. Collection after that will be Tuesday. Yes, we are going to be dropping variety pack hats between now and next Wednesday. But like a lot of the hats that have been dropping variety pack wise over the last week or so, it's a lot of big hits, old classics and stuff. So if you didn't get a chance to grab it in the past, you got another crack at it over the next week. So rather leave that to, your guys' surprise and stuff like that. So
yes, sir.
Oh, Best of AZ. Yeah, that hat's going to be dropping relatively soon.
Yeah, that's one I need. I gotta track that one down.
I think that was the one we were talking about before we went live, where it was supposed to be in for something else, but because it came in late, we basically changed the storyline to Anyway, we'll talk more about that next week. So anyway, I'm gonna pop up on the big screen here because I got all the hats in hand this week, which is awesome. But if you guys saw on Instagram and saw on Twitter recently, the next Keller story is going to be dropping on Friday at 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern. This is going to be the black and metallic black pearl. Kicking it off with the one that Austin showed off last week, Baltimore Orioles. So all black crowns, buttons, and upper visors. Basically like a metallic graphite for the front logo. To which case, pretty much every single front logo for these is going to be a City Connect logo. So I apologize that we didn't do every single team. We did a bunch of teams though. So anyway, and then relatively team color / just a lot of metallics for the side patch. So 30th anniversary of Oriole Park at Camden Yards. Excellent.
It's Gillionaire. This is the City Connect. So for this pack, like Ben was saying, all the front logos are going to be City Connect logos. So this is the City Connect logo for the Baltimore Orioles.
Yeah. Tonal New Era flags on the side of each one. That same black metallic graphite's going to be for the flat stitch baddie on the back. Just had to confirm that. For some reason, when I looked
Mhm.
at it straight on, it looked three-dimensional, but it actually is a flat stitch baddie.
Mhm.
Gray undervisors on all of these, actually. Black on the
Mhm.
sweatband, and every single one of these is going to be made in China. Oh,
Yep, this is definitely my top 3 of the pack. I really, really like it. I like how we executed it, and I think I really want to see us experiment more with that City Connect logo. I think it's one of the cleaner ones out there.
I agree. The one team that we didn't do that somebody brought up earlier is Cincinnati Reds, and I apologize for that. I would have really liked to have seen that in this collection.
Yes, I would have as well. Yeah.
Actually, I got to save this one for last. All right, next up is going to be Colorado Rockies. So the CEO with the mountain background. So once again, it's going to be a combination of metallic graphite, a little bit of white in there, or metallic silver. Sorry, metallic silver.
Mhm.
30th anniversary of the Colorado's organization. So 1993 to 2023. Boom.
Mhm.
Flat stitch baddie again. Gray undervisor, black on the sweatband, made in China.
I do like this Colorado Rockies. I think specifically with that front logo, if you like move it in the light a little bit,
Yeah.
Ben, yeah, I feel like it's almost like it looks like a little bit of a blizzard going on the top of those like
Ooh,
mountains
that's a
for
good
real.
call.
But I mean, but still, I mean that Rockies is tough. I feel like there's certain teams that have really good City Connect logos. I think Baltimore's one of them.
Yep.
Colorado is one of them. And like you said, the Reds also is another good team as well.
I don't know why I look at this and it just reminds me of a Coors Light ad.
Listen, I feel like it's like the transition from that silver to the blue. I think that's what's doing
Yeah,
it.
exactly. Gonna save this one for the end as well.
Hmm.
Next up is gonna be Arizona Diamondbacks, so the Serpientes.
I like
All
that.
metallic black graphite for the front logo on this one. And of course, the 1998 inaugural season for the side patch. So a combination of purple, metallic copper, and teal. Really good one.
Yeah, I really do like that. I mean, I know that we were pretty much going for all graphite for the front logos, but I think kind of like what we did with the snakehead that was on the side sleepers,
Yeah,
if maybe we found a way to incorporate that teal into the eyes and the serpientes, that would have been I think it would have been an interesting touch on that.
that would have been
Maybe.
sexy.
Mhm.
And then gray under visor, black on the sweatband, made in China on
Mhm.
this bad boy as well.
Yep.
Next up, because everybody apparently is a Houston Astros fan. Uh, City Connect logo, Houston Astros for the front. So excellent job there between metallic black
Mhm.
graphite and metallic silver. And the 22 World Series.
Yeah. Yeah, DJ HX, I can't help it. Sometimes there's just certain hats I see. I'm just like, I wonder if they thought about that when they were putting it together. But either I mean, I don't know. But either way, like this not to take anything away from the hat. Hat's definitely still clean.
Damn, Big
It's
Show,
growing
just
on me.
straight hating. Cap Crusader on the hate train as well. I'd love to see it.
Mm,
All right. I know there's always somebody in here who always complains that we don't make enough Angels hats, which I think is crazy. But
mhm.
hey, Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim right here.
Hmm. This is my first time seeing their City Connect logo.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
Hmm.
It's I was gonna say if you haven't because it's the first time you've seen it, there's a bit more of a surf vibe to it, like that they did
Yeah.
intentionally, especially with their uniforms and stuff like that. But it's
Hmm.
actually the first time I've seen this particular side patch.
Yeah, that is the first time I'm seeing this side patch as well. So I'm sensing a theme that for like each of these hats, like the side patch pretty much is team colors, and the
Yeah,
front logo is basically the pewter. Okay,
not bad.
not bad. That's clean.
Gray and black, of course. All right, this was when I pulled this one out of the box last week.
Hmm.
I was very confused by it at first, but then I remembered, oh wait, no, this is their City Connect logo. So Seattle Mariners with the PNW patch.
Something about that patch is just it kind of reminds me of the Colorado Rockies patch.
Yeah,
That's that like I mean in the sense of just is really, really well done. That pewter does that front logo justice. Yeah, that's I'm gonna have to put this one in my top three. That one's really, really clean. I like that. Yeah. Yeah, Big Show. Pacific Northwest,
Yep.
exactly.
And an excellent job with the side patch. So all metallics with the it's kind. I don't know if they did it on purpose or not, but I mean, if you guys are soccer fans, it's technically Seattle Sounders colorway. To which case,
Mm.
I hate the fucking Sounders. I'm a Portland Timbers fan, so anyway. But yeah, the 2023 All Star game for the side patch. So yeah, I say it's different. I don't hate it. It's just it took me through like a mental loop just because of the fact that I completely forgot that this was their City Connect logo.
This kind of reminds me of like I feel like if you wore this hat and you had this like on a chain as a pendant, that would be a pretty sick
Ooh,
combo. I don't know why. That just reminds me of like a medallion that you wear on a chain.
I like that. All right, next up, definitely one of the best City Connect logos out there. Washington Nationals. So a combination of black graphite, a little bit of metallic silver. Love the way that the cherry blossoms are flaking off, and of course, those are going to be black graphite or metallic
Mm.
graphite and metallic silver as well. And then just
Mhm.
yeah, Washington Nationals for the side patch.
Yeah, real clean.
Yeah,
Nothing necessarily too over the top.
no,
But I do like their City Connect logo as well. I thought that was like a really nice, tribute to the city and everything like that. So I think it's clean.
I should point this out because Cap Crusader did. This is pink. It's actually not white, so it's a light pink, and then you can see the stars are a little bit darker shade of pink. But yeah,
Hmm.
there's no white threading in this whatsoever. It's all shades of pink. So excellent job there.
Oh. So IG chat with an interesting point. They said the City Connect should have came with pins to match the side patch.
I can't disagree with that.
Good call out.
All right,
IG, y'all.
these are my favorite two. Starting off with the Texas Rangers. So their City Connect, the Griffin. Even though this is like
Hmm.
like majority black, the fact that it
Yeah,
has the metallic black graphite elements on the outskirts, I think actually like really makes it shine. And then
yeah.
2023 World Series side patch.
Makes sense. Yeah, I agree with you there. I think it's Crusader. I definitely feel like I feel like the outline is like you said is a nice touch. I think it's a departure from everything else in this pack, which is really a lot of pewter, a lot of like shine in your face, where I feel like this is a little bit more subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's more for the subtle crowd. I mean, if you don't like the Pacific Northwest or the Colorado where it's like a lot of pewter in your face, I mean, I feel like that's a nice little balance there.
Good call. And this one is my number one. This is the one I showed off last week, of course. The Kansas City Royals. So the City Connect
Ooh,
R with the crown logo, and then just straight Kansas City Royals Baseball Club, all metallics, a little bit of white in there for the baseball element at least. And so excellent logo, excellent color scheme for the side patch.
yeah.
Really good job done on this one.
Yeah, I definitely feel like I've always liked that Royal side patch, and I feel like that City Connect logo for the Royals again is really, really good. I like how they incorporated the crown in there in a little bit more of a modern way. So definitely like that.
Oh yeah.
Hmm.
Peagle, thank you, Obi. I know I called it a griffin, but it's right. It's called a peagle, which is
A
weird.
Peagle?
P like eagle, but with a P on the front. Peagle.
Hmm. Okay. So what's your three, Ben? Like
Uh,
what's your favorite three?
ah. I threw the other ones too far away, so I had to grab them again. So my top three is gonna be this one's number three for me. So Baltimore Orioles.
Okay.
My number two is going to be the Texas Rangers with the Peagle,
Mm-hmm.
just because of the subtlety within the logo. I mean, the
Okay.
side patch, could have gone with something different, but it doesn't bother me as much. It's the first time we've really done anything with the 2023 World Series.
Mm-hmm.
And then my number one, of course, is the Kansas City Royals.
Hmm. Okay. So I think my list is gonna be I'm gonna surprise a lot of people. I'm gonna say my number three is actually gonna be the Seattle
Okay,
Pacific
good call
Northwest. I
there.
really do. I like that one. Number two for me is probably going to be I'm gonna say Colorado.
Yeah,
I like Colorado there. And then number one for me is probably going to be Baltimore. I feel like it's just really, really clean. No disrespect to the Royals. I think it's the Royals is a really good hat, but I feel like those three to me are really solid.
Boom. The man has spoken.
My opinion, obviously. I feel like y'all can. I feel like some people. I think what was it? Did Big Show say Big Show has Colorado as number one, which I'm not mad at.
I'm not mad at that either. Southside Steven Steve, right? I agree. So this goes back to like how we didn't add Cincinnati to this. If we would have done the Milwaukee Brewers like barbecue grill, I feel like that one would have done some numbers. If not the grill, even like the cooler would have done really well.
Yeah.
What were some other ones? I know somebody had asked why didn't we do a Giants one, but let's be real, the City Connect for the Giants is kind of lame. So I'm actually really glad we didn't do that one. Blue Jays was too new, and so that's why that wasn't included. Tampa Bay was too new because I feel like if we would have done a Tampa one, that thing would have been fire. Phillies is too new. Yeah, I mean, and then I don't know how people would have felt about if we did a Pittsburgh one because it's that weird PBH or PBG.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's a little too boring. Padres would not have translated as well because it would have just looked like a normal SD.
Yeah.
So I get why some were used, some weren't. PGH, thank you, Vibe Canada. I know I was close on the lettering. But I think the teams that were chosen were kind of the right ones.
The chat's calling for Detroit. They're like Detroit. Yeah, and VT Kevin R, exactly. That's why you didn't hear me complaining about Atlanta not having one here. I feel like I think the jersey for us for Atlanta is nice, but no.
Kobe, not Kobe. I forgot about the South Side with the White Sox one. Because honestly, it's like it would have like still fit within their actual color scheme that they use for that. But I agree, going with the black metallic graphite probably actually would have popped that South Side out a little bit more. So I actually kind of agree with you on that.
Yeah, I feel like it would have did if they would have did it the way that they did the PGH. Excuse me, PGH. I'm reading chat. If they would have did it like how they did for the Seattle or for Colorado,
yeah,
how they like balanced the pewter with the white, I think on that South Side that would have been crazy.
I mean, let's be real. The Cubs would have sucked. I for whatever reason, I don't remember what the Met City Connect is.
Yeah, I don't recall either. Like, to be real, like I remember the teams that stick out.
Yeah,
that's not no shade against the Mets, but I just feel like from a City Connect perspective, I just feel like a lot of people are saying, most of the team, like the City Connect logos, to me, I was kind of a little bit disappointed with a few.
There it is. Austin, of course, bailing out his Mets. Actually, if we would have done like a straight Grimace hat, that would have been sick. Austin, of course, couldn't be with us today. I don't know why I didn't mention that earlier when we just went into the show and just forgot that he even existed. So that's my fault. Anyway, somebody asked when the black metallic graphite or the black metallic pearl is actually what the color story is. Those are dropping 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern this Friday, so July 5th. To my knowledge, it's only going to be online. I haven't seen if any stores have them coming or not. I will check the transfer logs again, and if anything, oh my God. If there is an update with that, I will let you guys know on Twitter if they're going to be in store as well. But to my knowledge, they're going to be dropping online only.
Okay.
Yes, D Yeezy, you did miss the Astros, but because you're a cool guy, I'm going to show it off again.
Once Elgato leaves, there we go.
Bam.
Yeah. I wanted to put the Astros in my top 3, but I think it was the side patch. Side patch to me was a little bit like,
Nobody wants to remember that World Series. All right, so that's Friday. Moving on into Monday. This is a collection. It is part of a color story, but we actually have a name for it. It's going to be called Caribbean Waters, which is a kind of a sexy name.
That is. Sounds like a very exotic drink.
It does. And when you see the color scheme on this, you'll kind of understand why we called it that. This is actually one of the first times that we've done a color story where the NFL is involved. And there's only one NFL team in this, and it, of course, is the San Francisco 49ers. I'm not a Niners fan, but Niners hats do sell. Actually, I got to turn the light down a little bit because the color is coming out. There we go. A little distorted with that. So this is going to be a baby blue crown, metallic silver, metallic royal blue on the interior of the logo. The upper visor is actually a dark teal, so think Seattle Mariners dark teal.
Okay.
And this one, of course, is going to be Super Bowl 29. So shout out to Steve Young and Jerry Rice, of course. Tonal New Era flag on the side. This is the only one that doesn't have any kind of a Batterman logo, but it just says 49ers in metallic silver on the back. And gray under visor, black on the sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside. There we go. And these are all going to be made in China. So, yeah, these are dropping Monday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, hatclub.com, Hat Club app. This is number one of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 that they're dropping.
I do like that. I like that side patch. I like Super Bowl 29 side patch. I think that's really clean. It's a really well executed hat.
I agree. I was really surprised when I cracked open the box yesterday because we didn't normally we have the photos. I'm going to go back to the normal screen on this one. Normally we have the photos in Dropbox, so I can always kind of see them before I get them in. And this is one of the few times I didn't. And when I popped open the box, it's like, you know what? This color scheme actually works for me. So
yeah, I mean, I feel like it's not going to be for everybody per se. Like you're not a really colorful person, but I feel like the season that we're in, summer, I think it's a really nice summer hat.
But the one thing I will say in regard to this being the first NFL hat that we're technically dropping as far as a new color scheme, now that we're outside the season, we're beyond the NFL draft. This is going to be the first of many. A lot of NFL hats actually dropping this month, surprisingly.
Yeah, we did. I think, we did say that last episode. We were like, if y'all have been asking for NFL, it's on the way.
It's on the way. All right, next up, we got Baltimore Orioles. So jersey script on the front. This, of course, is going to be a little bit of off-white, and it is going to be a little bit more of a baby blue. So it does blend in with the rest of the hat for the outskirts there, just to kind of give it more of that three-dimensional feel, even though the lettering is raised, of course. 25th anniversary of Oriole Park at Camden Yards for the side patch.
I like this. I like this combination. I feel like kind of reminds me of the Papers pack we did last year, because I think we used the primary O's logo with that same side patch. Have we used the I know we used the 30th. We've been using the 30th a lot. Have we used the 50th with the flags and the actual bird on it? Have we used that one?
We have used those in the past. Not that often though. I feel like it's more this one, the 25th, the 30th anniversary. But yeah, the 50th anniversary doesn't seem to be getting speckled in as much as it used to.
Yeah. Do like that Batterman though.
I do too.
That's clean.
Yeah.
I do like that.
And then good gray, black sweatband, Hat Club tag, made in China on these.
Yep.
No, CG 691. This is the second one we've shown off, so you're in good shape, brother. All right. On to Austin's favorite New York baseball team, the New York Yankees. So, of course, current NY logo for the front, and the on-field version of the 1998 World Series for the side patch.
Not mad at it.
No.
Definitely not mad at it. I'm surprised we didn't go 99 with this.
I was thinking the exact same thing.
To show off kind of more of the colors, but I'm not mad at that choice at all.
No. I think overall, just kind of a good look.
Oh. I think so too.
All right, on to 1992 with the Toronto Blue Jays. This is actually one of the teams that it works the best with this colorway.
Yeah, no, this one is definitely the one. Of all the MLB ones that you've shown, I really, really like this one a lot.
Yeah, I kind of wish I saved this one for last. I was not expecting this one to be as popular as it seems to be in the chat, let alone look as good as it actually does.
No, that's really clean. I do like that out a lot.
Damn.
Yeah.
Now chat's all abuzz about this one. I like to see that.
Yeah, this one's in my top 3 for sure.
I'm holding this one aside because it's definitely in my top 3 as well. All right, next up. So similar to the Orioles route, we're going Texas Rangers. So the same jersey script style on the front. So it's going to have that light blue threading to kind of give that more three-dimensional look to it. and
Yep.
1995 All-Star Game. So a lot of metallics, just like all the other side patches: baby blue, metallic royal blue, metallic silver.
Yep. That's my number 2. I'm gonna you show my number 1 and my number 2, at least so far. What I'm saying.
Boom. All right, holding that one aside as well for you. Sticking within the state of Texas, Houston Astros up next. So metallic royal blue star for the background. This is actually
Mhm.
the pre 1990s version of the H logo for the front, so it doesn't have the blocking or the three-dimensional look to it. It is a
Mhm.
raised logo. It's not a flat stitch. Don't worry. But
Okay.
1986 All-Star Game for the side patch.
It's funny you've shown like probably like my favorite 3 back to back to back now.
Ooh. Actually, Vibe Kanda, we would have gotten sued if we would have called it the Hawaiian Punch Patch, not gonna lie. So I think Caribbean Waters was a really safe and smart choice.
Yeah, I mean, funny thing is, ironically, that doesn't sound like a Hawaiian punch flavor, like at all.
Kinda does. All right, holding that one aside for you as well. All right, going back to the script style, Pittsburgh Pirates, jersey script style on the front. So off-white with a little
Mhm.
bit of light blue threading on the outskirts for that three-dimensional look. And 2006 All-Star Game side patch, which oddly enough is not a patch that we've used in a while, but we used a lot, obviously, in 2020, 2021, and early parts of 2022.
Yeah, no, I like this. I mean, I feel like we've used that pirate spell out in particular. I think was it a color story? I think a few. Yeah, it was. It was
Yeah, you're right.
with the Three Rivers Stadium. And it was like that icy blue. I think it was like I just can't remember what the pack name was, but I do like it. I do like that.
Yeah.
I like that script.
Austin coming in with the Baja Blast. Also, we would have gotten sued if we would have tried that, even though it actually does look like Mountain Dew Baja Blast colorway.
Yeah.
God damn it.
So yes, Ulysses Sub Zero. I think you're right. Correct us if we're correct, Ulysses, if he's wrong, chat. But I feel like the Sub Zero was the last time we've used that pirates spell out like
I
that.
think you're right. All
Is
right.
that Ulysses?
Got to have an LA Dodgers in the mix. 2020 World Series champions. I know you guys have been
Mhm.
commenting about the Astros and the Rangers, 2022 and 2023 Mickey Mouse champions. Let's be real. The Dodgers are the real Mickey Mouse champions here. But anyway,
Hey,
2020 World Series champions for the side patch. So, but always got to have a Dodgers in the mix.
always.
Yeah, you can see the Pirates patch again, no problem. There you go. All right, I got two more for you. I'm just trying to think of which one I want to show off first. I'm gonna go this route. So Chana, if you're in the chat, this one's for you, pal. So current SF logo, but with the 1984 All-Star Game side patch.
Hmm.
Not a combination we've actually ever done before, because usually it's the 80s like rounded off logo that we'll use with the 84 logo or the 84 side
Yeah.
patch. So I was gonna say, this doesn't bother me at all.
No, I mean I think it's a very clean looking hat. And I agree with Gillionaire. That is one of my favorite patches from the Giants. I wish that was used more. I know everybody loves the '07
Yeah.
All-Star game, but I feel like I like to see that Charlie patch used a lot more.
No, I agree. Much in the same sense of the 1982 Montreal Expos All-Star Game side patch. This is actually one of my favorites from
Mhm.
the 80s.
Yep.
Details, baby. It is a little bit smaller of a patch. Yes, you are correct about
Mhm.
that. But at the same
Yeah.
time, it's like not the end of the world, I don't think, because I feel like the
Mm-mm.
actual patch is like very gaudy, large, much like the 1999 All-Star Game for the Boston Red Sox.
Yeah.
And then last but not least, interesting choice for the side patch, but overall, like it doesn't bother me.
Okay.
Arizona Diamondbacks, of course, a logo. Surprisingly, we did not do upside down logo on this because I feel like, we've done it a lot. So nice to kind of get back to like normal routine of things. But
Hmm.
2023 World Series for the side patch.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that. I feel like we've done a lot of either the, like you said, upside down A with the '98. We've either done it with that or we've done the '01. Um, in a weird type of way, I would have wanted to see the '01 on here, but I'm not mad at that choice either.
Yeah. I mean, it always goes back to our conversations about when you use World Series patches for a team that lost the World Series. So this is technically like the first custom that we've done with the 2023, but because of the
Hmm.
color scheme and because of the logo, it's like the two kind of go hand in hand actually like really well.
Yeah, no, I mean, I think it's executed really well.
The George Strait baby blue pack. Damn, Eric. But yeah, gray under visor, black sweatband, hat club tag, made in China. So what's your top three from these?
I still have my three being Toronto.
Yep.
I'll put Toronto in my number. Actually, no, we'll do it this way. I have the Rangers in my 3 slot, Toronto in my 2 slot, and then number 1 will be Houston.
Nice.
I just felt like, especially with that being a raised H, and then also you go to that horseshoe side patch, the 86. That's just like a really, really tough combination. I feel like those 3 hats right there are like my favorite 3 of the pack.
Okay. My number 3 is actually going to be the San Francisco 49ers. So the only non baseball one that we have in the mix.
That one was on the outside looking in. I think when I saw those other 3 MLBs back to back to back like that, I was just like, I would rather have those 3 over that one, but definitely I would have that San Francisco at some point.
Yeah.
If it's still lingering around.
Good call there. My number 2, oddly enough, is actually going to be the Houston Astros, but more specifically because it is the old 1960s 1970s through 1980s front logo, but combination with the 1986 All-Star game. And number 1 is, of course, the Toronto Blue Jays. Just like really caught my attention. Excellent detail. But I think it also helps because the fact that during that era, like baby blue being part of the color scheme that the Blue Jays had, like really kind of helps elevate this a bit more.
Yep.
So
no, I agree with that. I feel like that's, like I said, I feel like the last we did a color story, and then even I think with the pink bottom collection we did last month, or was it the month before this last one? I feel like anytime we've done that specific bird logo for the Blue Jays, I feel like we've always done really good with the color blocking. Like, so like if the hat has a lot of colors, we kind of like break or stratify the layers in that front logo to make it look nice.
Totally agree with that. And then just as a reminder, those the Caribbean Waters, that color story is going to be dropping this upcoming Monday, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, hackclub.com, Hackclub app. There goes my camera again. And then, yeah, I got to double check to see if these are going to be dropping in stores. And if they are, I will definitely let you guys know. Kicks and Kicks and EDC. Sorry. Yes. Oakland A's 1987 All-Star game. We've done a few. We just haven't done like a lot. It's the only, yeah. And then Minnesota Twins 1987 World Series. Those are the only 2 I can think of that have like an involvement with 87. Yeah. Anyway. Last collection we're going to show off is going to be dropping this upcoming Tuesday. So a week from yesterday. 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, hackclub.com, Hackclub app, in which case there is going to be an app exclusive. I just have to confirm which team is the app exclusive for you guys. Give me 1 second. I'm pretty sure I know what it is, but I feel like we changed it.
Shouts out the Postman and IG chat. I switched to the
got it.
Good Braves app exclusive. Speaking of app exclusive, shouts out to my guy Postman and Base Taco. Maybe I'll consider your request.
Bucks fan, I will run that Al Bundy idea by John for you. I promise you I will do that because I think it's a clever idea. Anyway, yeah, God damn it. You just spoiled it, A-Lab. Thanks a lot. Anyway, so this is last week we dropped the Calle Ocho. Or I gotta say it right, Calle.
Calle, you got it, Ben.
Calle Ocho. That of
course. Duolingo going to work. All right.
That, of course, was the Eastbound collection, brought to you by Brett, aka Not an Influencer. This is going to
Mhm,
be the second part of the collection that he was talking about last week. So this is the Calle
mhm.
Ocho Westbound. Starting things off with the Minnesota Twins. This is a stone gray crown that is a pewter and metallic icy blue TC logo in the front, black button up top, black upper visor, and all metallics 2014 All-Star game. Beautiful, beautiful
Yeah,
craftsmanship on this one.
yeah. Brett did his thing with this pack. Obviously, like it's a continuation of what he did in the first part, but this Twins is probably my favorite, like one that I've seen of this second of the
Yeah,
westbound part of his pack. So this is my favorite. This is my top, has my top spot right now.
good call. Hat Club original icy undervisor on this one, black sweatband, Hat Club tag on the inside, and these ones are all going to be made in China for you guys. So this is number one of five. Sorry,
Hmm.
bam. All right, next up is going to be the Tampa Bay Devil Rays. So old 1998 jersey front logo. So you got
Hmm.
burnt orange, you got metallic icy blue, you got some pewter in there, metallics as far as the Ray is concerned. This, of course, is going to be a dark gray crown, forest green button and upper visor, Tropicana field for the side
Yep,
patch. So pewter, forest green, a little bit of white in there. Beautiful.
I do like it.
Yeah.
It's very clean.
And then flat stitch batting on the back. So combination of forest green and pewter on either side of the Batterman logo. This one's going to be a good gray undervisor, black on the sweatband, Hat Club tag, made in China.
I do like this. Like, I think my favorite detail of this hat is definitely the side patch, the Tropicana field side patch with the pewter
Yeah.
in there. Yeah, that was a really really nice touch.
Gillionaire, 100%. He says you can tell he put everything into these designs low key. He always does. I mean, especially when he did the lavender fields, I just felt like just the small
Hmm.
details like just really shine through. And so big shout out to Brett on these. I
Hmm.
saw somebody talking about the Chicago Cubs one, so of course got to bring that in there.
Mm.
Two different coloring, or so sorry, metallic copper for the bare face. This, of course, is the Ryan Sandberg special, the old sleeve patch from the 90s V-neck jerseys. And that is a
Hmm.
light brown for the background. This is going to be chrome. Sorry, those words I was looking for. It's a chrome crown, so the
Hmm.
off-white, brown for the upper visor and for the button, of course. And there is going to be a little bit of silver. It's not metallic silver in the bare face, but
Hmm.
yes, 1990 All-Star game for the side patch.
I do like. I have this as my number two. Most people talk about the Twins and this one out of that pack, and definitely in agreement with that.
Yeah.
Twins and the Cubs is definitely my favorite.
Flat stitch batting on the back, so brown and metallic copper on either side. Retro
Hmm.
green under visor, black sweatband, Hat Club tag, made in China on this one. So this is number three.
Yep.
This one is my personal favorite. So Kansas City Royals up next. So that is a
Hmm.
dark teal with an orange outline to it. Black
Hmm.
crown, graphite button, and upper visor with the 40th anniversary side patch. I just love this color scheme.
Yeah, very. If you know Miami, you can definitely see the tie-in of
Yep.
why that color scheme is the way that it is. But I'm interested. Do the Dolphins have a jersey that's like this? I feel like they only have white and the teal ones. I don't think they have a black jersey, do
No, they
they?
don't. Yeah.
If they did, that would have been clean.
Hat Club original pink under visor on this one. So shout out to Justin and Frosty Preem. Black sweatband,
Mm.
Hat Club tag, made in China. So no, best of AZ. I've definitely seen a black Dan Marino jersey, but I don't think the Dolphins ever wore it. I think that was just a fashion alternate
Yeah.
jersey.
Yeah, I've always seen them. I've always seen it. Like some teams will have those, so that's why I was curious. I was like, I don't think since they redid the whole logos, like when they or redid the jerseys when Nike took over
Yeah,
for the jerseys, I didn't remember seeing a black one. But I would like to see that. I
because
would like to see a black jersey for
because
them.
to my knowledge, the Dolphins like alternate colorway jersey was orange.
Yes, I do remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And speaking of orange, I think that's a good segue. This, of course, is going to be the app exclusive. So, yeah, 11 a.m. Pacific, 2 p.m. Eastern, Hack Club app. The other 4 will drop on the app as well as the website. And remember, these are dropping on Tuesday. This, of course, is the Baltimore Orioles. So, this is the 70s
Sheesh.
style script, or sorry, 80s style, 70s, 80s, whatever.
Mhm.
That is going to be metallic Kelly green, orange outline, chrome crown, not quite forest green for the button and upper visor, but it is a darker shade of green. And a
Mhm.
very seldom used patch. So the 30th anniversary from 1954 to 1984, a tradition of
Yeah,
excellence.
I need that one.
Yeah,
Call that the juice.
yes.
But no, big shouts out to Brett on this pack, man. I feel like he knocked it out of the park again. Like you have like your traditional, Florida elements. My fiance's from Florida, so I already knew. Like when I saw the white and the orange, I was just like, "Yep, white, orange, and green." That's you already know what that is. But extremely, really well executed, really well put together pack. I think there's something in there for everybody.
I think so as
So,
well. No, just
oh, yeah, I was gonna say definitely with these.
hey, there we
But
go.
yeah, with the orange lace, with the orange laces in here.
Hold on one sec.
Yeah, that'll
Let me
be
bring you back up on the big. Yep,
yeah.
there it is.
Yeah, with these with the orange laces in them, with that, nasty
Flossing.
work.
Flossing.
Nasty work. Oh man.
All right. So of these 5, which one's your top 3?
Top 3. Oh man. I was like, so definitely still feel like that twins is number 1 for me.
Yep.
So I'll definitely going to put the twins in as number 1. Number 2, I'm really torn to do this, but I'm gonna do the Orioles as number 2.
Oh.
I was like, I know like the Cubs is really, really dope, but I just feel like that's just it's a great summer hats, quintessential Florida colors. Just makes sense.
Yeah.
And then number 3, I'm gonna do the Cubs.
Okay. No, that's fair. Bust that one back out again for you guys. Bada boom. My top 3 is going to be, hold on one second. I've got twins in my third spot.
Okay.
My number 2 is actually going to be the Orioles as well. So glad to see you and I both have
Mm-hmm.
number 2 just kind of stapled in there with the same one. And then, yeah, my
Mm-hmm.
number 1 is actually going to be the Kansas City Royals, just because love the color
Mm-hmm.
scheme, love the use of the patch, and then most importantly, it is the only pinky in the collection. So,
Yeah, I noticed that too. I was like, so you had an icy, a pinky, green, and do you also have a gray in there?
we do. You got 2 grays. So, Tampa Bay is a gray,
Okay.
and then the Orioles is a gray.
But no greens, right?
The one green is going to be the Cubbies.
Okay. Cool. So he did green, gray, pinky,
And an
icy.
icy,
Very
yeah. So I
tactical,
mean,
right?
so that he hit all corners of the underbill color scheme market. So
Mm-hmm. Well,
excellent
oh,
job.
so
To which case, I will say, if you guys want early access to any of these 5 hats, after the show, give me about, we'll say like 15 minutes after the show. Go to Instagram on Brett's Instagram channel. So NOT. Actually, let me type it up and bring it up on the screen. Hold on one sec.
mm-hmm. Oh, and Humble Hatter, this is the Mr. Postman Horror Pack Braves. This was the app exclusive. Since we were talking about exclusives earlier. Very, very good hat. Shouts out to Mr. Postman for making a great Atlanta crown.
There we go. So that is Brett's Instagram channel. So
Mm-hmm.
he's going to jump on Instagram Live as soon as we wrap up this show. He's going to give out some
Mm-hmm.
early access invoices to, I think, 5 lucky people. I'm going to join him from my Instagram account. And yeah, we're going to dish him out like Magic Johnson, baby. Just getting assists.
Listen, no, I mean, I'm telling you guys already. Like, if you can get that Orioles, that will be the one I will go for. I mean, it's app exclusive, and you guys know how app exclusives fly. So if I was being tactical, that's the hat I would probably go for.
I wish, for the love of God, that I had a jersey in my collection that I could wear with that, but I don't.
With the Orioles?
Yeah. I mean,
I
I
feel like
guess technically you could say I could throw a Boston Red or a Boston Celtics on, but
nah,
I feel like that's a little too much.
I would say if you could find like a retro University of Miami, like I feel like that's all you a Miami Hurricanes jersey is really all you need. You need the home version, so you need the white base.
Yeah.
I mean, you could get away with the green. I mean, it wouldn't be nobody would be mad
There we
at
go
you if you
again.
try to do the green, but I would feel like that. Yeah, like in Sub Diego, that's also a good one too. But I feel like the rust or the red in there would kind of lose me a little bit. I
Yeah.
feel like because of the theme of the pack being Miami, I feel like you got to do that. Oh, Flint Tropics. I was thinking more
Ooh.
Flash Fire that for the Twins, but I mean you couldn't go wrong with the Orioles with that one either. Well, no, I would still say the Twins. I say the Twins maybe for that.
That's a good call.
Mm-hmm.
All right. We got about 4 minutes left. Big plans for the weekend?
Oh man, sleep. I've been
I'm right there
going.
with you, man.
Yeah, I feel like this. I feel like all the time, like Juneteenth fell on a really weird day of the week this year too. It was like on
Yeah.
a Wednesday, and then now 4th of July is falling on a Thursday. So I'm thinking, chill out, man. Try to do that. Like and then because I'm gonna have a pretty busy weekend. Come rolling into next week, so I need all the sleep and rest and recuperation I can get.
Dude, is it as hot where you're at as it is like everywhere else on the planet right now?
No, it's not.
Lucky.
It's like I feel like for like the last 4 to 5 days, like I think if you left the house anytime and were outside from 11 o'clock until 4, like you were cooking outside. Like my car kept saying for the last few days, like 108, 106, 104, like outside.
Oh,
And granted, car thermostats sometimes aren't that accurate, but still, like the heat dome that we had over Atlanta was like a real thing.
yeah.
Mm.
Dude, I guess I don't know if you guys know, I'm just sweating. Because I mean, I've got my window closed because the blinds would be like flapping. And I don't want to screw up the sound. I've got the door closed, so there's like no air coming through. I am doing this. I am killing myself for you guys right now.
Listen, yeah, and it's peak season here too. Like we just got our like AC bill back or our electric bill back not too long ago, and I'm like, yep, definitely peak season. Like, and I called and I was like, hey, why is it so expensive? They were just like, yeah, just leave your house on 80. I'm like, what rational amount of human is doing that? It's
Nobody.
100 degrees outside.
Psychos are
No
doing
one.
that.
Nah, nobody.
Bucks fan and OP. I got to bring this comment up because yes, if I could track
Mhm.
down a Florin A&M jersey, holy shit, dude, that would go amazingly.
If you could find a A&M that hat, and then the LeBron A&Ms, like I think were they the sevens or I think they were the sevens. Yeah, like the most recent pack that he did that were like the shoe was like upper like suede.
Yes.
It was like that like green color. Yeah, that would be yeah.
And then
If you could
Austin,
track that down, Ben.
I am. No, I totally am. Or I'm just gonna go back and screenshot this entire conversation right now. Yes, Austin, 100%. Because not only is it hot as hell in here, this computer is fucking burning my goddamn hand as I touch it. What the fuck? Anyway, yeah, I don't know why it's so hot. So definitely overheating for sure. I
Mm.
just hope it doesn't explode.
So IG chat is asking, I think it's Deraz 3087 is saying, what's the best Marlins hat that you have?
Ooh. I know mine. It's actually Ospreys that he put together with the 2012 to 2019 logo,
Mhm.
with the 2017 All-Star Game side patch that he dropped at Super Martin, Arizona, 2 years ago. Love that
Yeah.
hat. It's in my closet right now. Otherwise, I just like bust it out. But that is hands down my favorite Marlins hat.
I think it's not a hat that I own yet, but I kind of want to spin the block on it and get it. I think it's a Saucy's. It was like a Frankenstein like
Oh yeah,
Marlins. I think it came out a while back. But like yeah, that's when I definitely kind of wanted to spin the block back on, and I feel like even the Galaxy pack Marlins that we had. I think it was like the color story that we did. I think it was like closer to the end of last year.
Yeah.
They're like tonal hats with like the metallic silver and the electric blue, like the electric blue type of metallic stitching. I feel like those would have been two. Those would have been mine as well. Oh, and I did forget about that
The one that
cool
Gillionaire just
fashion.
brought up. I
Yeah,
forgot
I
about it
did forget
too.
about that one too. Yeah, I was like, that's a good one too.
Yeah. Actually, that whole LeBron pack that we did in color schemes of all the teams that he beat in the finals. Like, it's funny that nobody's brought that up in such a long time, but they sold out instantly. And there were dudes that were just like straight hating on it for a bit, but it's just like, but
Hmm.
they sold out. So you can't,
Yeah,
yeah.
nah, I feel like we've done some really good like themed collections like lately with that. So for sure, that candy pack V, like
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that was a good one too. Yeah, see, yeah, you see True Game. So you know what I'm like. I feel like that Frankenstein was one that a lot of people didn't. Well, I'll definitely say I slept on it as far as I had an opportunity to get it and I didn't. And now when I kind of think of like my favorite Marlins, like that one could definitely is one of the ones that comes to mind.
Good call. Um, just a heads up for next week. Unfortunately, some sad-ish news. I'm not gonna say like
Oh,
depressing news or anything like that. I will not be here for recap next week. So
oh man.
there's a reason why. So next month is my wife and I wedding anniversary. But
Yep.
unfortunately, like we're both just like slammed that entire
Hmm.
stretch. So
Yeah.
the only available time she had was like next week. So it's like, so yeah, next week we're gonna go do something together to celebrate the anniversary like a month early.
Yeah. Listen, man. That's what it's there for, man. You gotta make those plays. Gotta smooth some things around. Recap. We'll like hats and talk about hats and
Yeah.
say like
And we actually will
it's
have a
cool.
guest next week. Heavy, who's got some hats
Mhm.
dropping at the LA store exclusively. Not this upcoming Saturday, but the following Saturday. And I feel bad that I'm not going to be there for that interview because I'm actually kind of looking forward to it just because I saw the hats and they look super dope. So,
Yeah, man.
but I will be sure to put some good questions together for you guys. I'm gonna throw some
Hmm.
curveballs in there to see if you guys will actually read them or not. So,
Listen, we'll pay attention.
yes.
You know us. Make sure Austin and I are gonna be wingmanning it. So we'll do it. We'll have two eyes looking at it to make sure we're good to go.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's actually our second wedding anniversary. Sorry, second. I don't know if I didn't say first. I think most people just assumed it was first, but it's
Yeah.
actually our second. Yeah. Well, I mean, we've been
Shout
together.
out to
We've
you,
been together
Austin.
for 12 years, so it's like it. Yeah, it just feels like ancient history at this point. I'll give you three
Well,
guesses where we're going.
Vegas.
Of course.
Vegas. I feel like that was the only. I was
Only.
like I was on the off chance of like maybe I was gonna say LA, but then when you were I was just like, nah, Vegas.
I had actually suggested San Luis Obispo slash Pismo Beach because we haven't been there in a while.
Mm,
And that was always a place like we really enjoy going.
yeah,
But as fates have had it, and I've made mention of this before. This is what I'll leave it on.
yeah.
My wife gets absolutely amazing comps and deals from and I've emphasized our MGM rewards. Somehow I don't
Hmm.
get shit and she gets everything.
Oh
So
man.
she's got the entire block between Monday and Thursday of this next week free 100% at the Bellagio. A fucking suite.
Wow.
Free.
Sheesh.
You know how much
That's
that would cost
listen.
me? Even though our accounts are linked, it's like $300 a night. Like, I don't know why she gets so fucking lucky.
Listen, man, but yeah, pin that. Pin that. No, I mean, but yeah, that's why they're helpmate. So when you want to go to Vegas, see Vegas is for you, but the deals help you guys get there and see
Yeah,
all that money you would have spent on a hotel. Now that's money that you can put on the blackjack tables. Partnership,
which will
teamwork.
happen. I get it will happen.
But Kicks also had a good question for you. He was just like, what hats you bringing with you?
Ooh. Okay, so I'm only gonna be there for like 2.5 days. She'll be there for like the full 4-day stretch. So I
Hmm.
don't know yet. I actually haven't chosen any of my outfit for next week yet, so I'll figure that out this weekend.
Hmm.
And then yeah, then when I do bench warmers on Monday, I'll show it off. Or I'll let you guys pick, because I'll bring like 5
Mm,
jersey hat combinations out. I'll let you guys pick. Flash fire.
listen,
No, my wife just I get comps at El Cortez of all places. Just nowhere else. I ain't mad about that though.
no, listen, man. That's like I said, that's you guys enjoy it. Happy anniversary to you guys.
Appreciate
I
that.
think like I said, you've been a steady trooper here, helping hold us down over here. So about time you get some time for some R&R
Um
relaxing.
Actually, one other thing I didn't mention, I meant to mention this 2 weeks ago because it slipped my mind.
Yeah.
2 weeks ago, so June 21st was officially my 10th anniversary with Hat Club.
Oh man, congrats, bro.
Appreciate that.
Congrats. Yeah,
It's
10.
amazing I haven't been fired yet. There were some close times, not gonna lie.
Listen, I feel like between like Austin and probably agree with me on this. I feel like your equipment right now is like it's just like, man, another day, another opportunity to to break the streak.
Yes.
No, that's crazy. I mean, 10 years, man. So like, I mean, what would you say is like has been your favorite memory of like your time here at Hat Club? Like, and you don't have to mention me. It's okay. I'm kidding. I'm
No,
kidding.
I mean, I'll be honest, like the 2018 stretch, when I was running the Concord store was like awesome. Like I got like
Mhm.
a really amazing crew together. Um Matt, Garrett, Ernesto, Will, Josh,
Mhm.
Dennis, and I'm trying to remember who else is on that crew. Oh my god, Jesus, um, and who was the last one? Fuck, Steven. And yeah, are amazing. Love that crew. And then I would say like everything kind of beyond COVID, just because of like how much Hat Club blew up, and it's just like me getting out on the road and just kind of like being able to interact with people like outside of just the store setting
Mhm.
has always been super cool. So I always love doing that. I never take it for granted. You guys are
Mhm.
absolutely amazing. So I've also gained a lot of weight.
Listen, it's all the good places that they send you, and it's just great food there, and great food with good friends.
No,
And oh yes,
absolutely. And
yeah,
seriously, I'm gonna lump you into this as well.
mhm,
Meeting you, hanging out with you, building a friendship with you, and Bree
yeah, man,
especially, phenomenal.
yeah. Like I
Um,
said, man.
yes, Austin, I'm gonna lump you into that as well. But we talk every day, so
Yeah. Big shouts out to Austin as well. He said that he just hit his 3-year mark at Hat Club.
hell
So shouts
yeah.
out to you guys, man. I'm like, I think now for like being an ambassador, I think August the 31st for me will be 2 years.
Damn, dude, just
Yeah. So
everybody just killing it this year. I love
yeah,
it.
man. So no, I mean, super excited, super stoked. I definitely got to say my favorite part of my ambassadorship so far is obviously the release of my first hat. Definitely more, on the way, but like you really excited that you guys trust your creatives and people to get in position and just continue to make the brand great. So,
Man,
shouts out to y'all, man. I mean, hopefully one day I'll be able to sit and say, man, 10 years at Hat Club, where'd the time go?
it'll happen. It will happen. And yeah, I was gonna say I did do a side by side comparison of like the way I used to look and like how gray my hair and beard has gotten over this 10-year stretch. My God, it's
Yeah,
nuts. And
we
then
want to.
Gillionaire. Yes, when I come back to Portland, which I need to do in the not too distant future, steaks on me at Acropolis.
Oh man, need to. No, I'm gonna crash that meetup. I'm just gonna be like, hey, this guy said steaks on him, so I'm
I mean,
here.
if you want to crash it, by all means, just yeah, be prepared.
Be prepared. Say that.
Be prepared for the
No, man.
sights and the sounds that'll go along with that steak.
Listen, as long as the steak is good, I think I can. I could put up with a lot.
I was gonna say, yeah, you got Magic City, so just basically think that same scenario.
Oh, then that's a walk in the park then.
Exactly.
No.
Um, Hat Club store in Kansas City. I would love that.
Have we ever had one there before?
No. I'd be nice to do an event there at least. I think that's a dope spot. Just do a bunch of Chiefs and Royals and maybe some old Kansas City, Cincinnati Royals NBA hats or something like that.
I feel like that would be dope. Eric, my bad. I did not think about the sequence of words in that sentence. So thank you. Trading, no. All right, Forza, let's not get too crazy. All right. No, we're not trading. That's not even a fair trade. Like, no. Who trades lemon pepper wings for steak? I'm not doing that. No.
Yeah, I don't want to do that either.
No, not at all.
I mean, we're not talking about like top-notch steaks at this place. I mean, it's passable. No. They're decent.
No, see, like, yeah.
I had to throw this comment up. Yes, Austin, it is one of my favorite memories as well that you did not have to fire me. I truly appreciate you guys having a sense of humor about why I probably should have gotten canned. So
shouts out to Austin, man. Gillionaire. So brother, that hat sold in 7 minutes. So
yeah,
I unfortunately have no extras or anything else like that. Actually, somebody just DM'd me today and said that they were able to trade to get my hat, and that's like the first aftermarket situation I've heard. So Shake shenanigans is crazy. Shaka shenanigans. But no, I mean, I'd say like, I mean, we've talked about pre-orders as a thing and stuff that can be done with that. So who knows? You know, maybe for those that are really, really calling for it and want it, there might be an opportunity there.
I gotta bring this up. Appreciate you, babe. Love you.
That's a supportive spouse right there,
exactly.
Guys. Find someone like that.
She gets it. No, I think that this is a good spot to wrap it up on. Tef, always a pleasure. Everybody in the chat, happy Independence Day, 4th of July weekend ahead. Austin, I know you and Tef are going to kill it next week, and love you guys.
Love you too, man. You enjoy your time off next week, chat. We will see you guys next week. Enjoy the holidays, stay safe, and rock a hat for America's birthday.
Blow something up, but be safe about it.
Couldn't have said it better myself.